Morning all and welcome. This is my first attempt at a short series of videos, all now during this lockdown period, just to get us going, keep us moving, full body exercises. Please, by all means, put comments below, let me know what you guys think, what you guys would like more, or what you'd like me to concentrate on more. Things like core activation and such are in a different series that will also be posted. So in today's episode, we're going to focus on glute med, which is the side of the glutes. We're going to be focusing on our main glutes muscles, the glute max. We're going to be on the hammies, from there into our core. We're going to use both the main mover core as well as our internal. So that includes rectus abdominis, it includes TVA, it includes the whole tummy. From there, we're going into our squats, full body exercise. Remember, the core must be involved there as you go down. From there, we're into our upper body, so we're going to be into the pecs, into the core itself. From there, into our core again, this time with the twist, so engaging the obliques a little bit more than the previous core. From there, into our shoulder walks, back, mostly shoulder, but tummy's involved, glutes involved, a little bit of quads as we get tired, and help yourself. Alrighty, so our first exercise is going to activate the glute medius, the stabilizer, right on the side of the glutes. So what we're going to do, you can get yourself a band. Any band will work. These O bands work quite nicely because they fit around the leg and hold. So from there, we're going to have a lift. Bottom side, we're going to feel in our obliques, in the glute medius. Top side, we're going to be actively working that glute medius. So from there, we're going to do pumps. Make sure the toes are turned slightly up towards the roof to activate even further as we pump. From here, you'll see straight line is our first position. Second position, if you want to engage further, lift it up. This is the position I prefer, and there and pump. For those less advanced, we can start out here on the ground. Those of us that don't have a band, we're just going to increase our rep range and do a free leg. Okay, from there we're going to activate the glutes a little bit further, so we're going to be lying on the back. You can use a weight for me, so you can use either a weight plate or a bag full of things, whatever you have at home, just to increase the weight that little bit further. On the back, place the weight on the hips, and from there we're going to lift up, back down. Make sure while you're lifting, feet are as close as possible to the glutes, and when you lift up, you're tucking in the tummy, so you're getting that activation of the core and then that lift. You don't want to lift high enough that you start arching the back, so stop before the arch and back down slowly. Touch upper, lower, then bump and repeat. As you're going up, you might feel a slight stretch in the quads right at the top. That's also fine. The closer in, the more chance of that stretch feeling. Okay, from there we're going to get the core a little bit active. So starting out, bum on the feet, hands on the ball, and we're going to roll forward and back. Important with this one, you roll as far as you can take it. So your deciding point or your stop point is as you get to a point where the back starts arching as such. Whenever you feel the back starts arching, you've gone a little bit too far. So you go to that point, stop just before, and then come back. Tuck the tummy in, get the core nice and active, as far as you can go, and back. And back. Okay. From there, we've now activated the core, we've activated the glutes and our glute medius, the stabilizer, so we're into our squats. What you can do, again, bag, a bottle, anything to increase the weight a bit. Something that works quite nicely is a tog bag over both shoulders on the back. There you can pack some weight in so that it's sitting there. It does pull you a little bit further back, so it's more ideal for your sumo squats and such, but with the lighter weights it works. Otherwise, weight in front, especially if you're still learning. Feet nicely spaced so they're just wider than the hips, feet facing forward. Keep the weight on the big toe, little toe, heel, and from there sit back, back up. You'll notice as I go down, I take the weight forward. That gives you a bit of a counterbalance. This is now more the beginner squat, which helps us to keep the knees from going past the toes. So you want to sit as far back as possible as you do the squat. The better you get at the squat, the less far forward you have to take the weight, and you can leave it nice and close to the body. Remembering that tuck of the tummy, core nicely in. Okay, from there we're now going to move a little bit up, get a bit of cardio in as well. So we're going to set up plank position. There, hands are just wider than the shoulders, and we're going to do the full push-up, elbows out to the side. Okay, the in-outs, just to add a little bit of a cardiovascular component. Make sure for me, if you can't do the full push-up, you're going to come in, out, from there knees down, ladies, and back. With the ladies, make sure the bum goes with you. The ladies push-up counts not if you're doing it there. You must form that plank. Make sure the bum and the body comes down. Okay, from there we're going into another core exercise, this time for the obliques. There, from there, tuck the knee, twist, twist, back. Tuck, twist, twist, back. When you twist, I want this distance to stay the same. So your side is not crunching to get the twist. You're pulling in, keep that length, twist, back. Very important not to get that crunch. Then from there, our last exercise is back into the shoulders. You don't have to use a ball. You can use a chair, something solid that doesn't move. This is just what I have on hand. So there, walk the hands in, walk them back. The further in you get, the better. Obviously, the more work in the shoulders themselves to get to that point. Make sure pulling in with the tummy, bum straight to the ceiling. Alrighty, so that's our full set. I'm going to go through it once with you now in real time with the reps, and you can either follow me on it, or you know all the exercises, you can do them yourselves. Righty, so rep range for those that want to do it themselves. We've got our glute medius pumps. We're looking for 15. Those without a band go up till 20 or 25, either or, depending on your fitness level. From there, we've got our bridging, which is the bum lift, drop again. You can do 15 for me again, depending on the weight. If the weight feels too light, just increase the rep range up to about 20. From there, we've got our core, that forward ball roll and back. We're looking for 12 of those. Nicely tucked with the tummy, all the work in the tummy, slight in the shoulders right at the top. Okay, from there we're into our squats, 12 per side. And then we're into our push-up with the in-out. We're looking for 15 of those. Those of you that have a bit more fitness, go up to 20 for me. Get that cardio going, get yourself breathing nice and hard. The plank twists, we're looking for 12, 12. So you're going to twist one leg, 12, one leg 12 or alternate, that depends on you. The alternate does mean you get to reset the core each time, which is better, but you can finish one side and then do the other. From there, we've got our shoulder walk, where you walk back with the shoulders bump to the roof, keep the tummy in. We're looking back and forwards is 1, and you're looking for 5 reps per side. Just remember, as I say, 5 per side, in and out. What I mean is the starting hand, 5 times on this side, 5 times on this side. So 10 reps total, but 5, 5. Alrighty, so doing it with you guys, real time. Keep up with the reps, don't go too fast. Sometimes as we get tired, we try and increase the speed of the rep. I want you to keep a nice pace. So up, tummy in, activated. 1, 2, 3. Make sure we're nice and straight there. 4, 5. Shoulder over shoulder. When I say shoulder over shoulder, I don't mean shoulder over shoulder. What I mean is nice and straight, as if your back is nicely against that wall as we continue the pumps. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. From there, median switch over to the other side, straighten out, bump just higher. 1, 2, get that nice squeeze in the side. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, from there, band off and out, grab onto your weight, try and get as little rest as possible, weight on the hips and up. 1, 2, remember the tummy tuck. 3, 4, 5, 6, weight in the heels. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Just an extra on this one, keep the chin tucked, pressed nicely down. Okay, then we're into our forward rolls. 1, keep the tummy in, don't do bochel back, nice and straight, upper back not pressing out, in other words. From there, we've activated everything into our squats. Feet nice and apart. 1, 2, keep the toes down. 3, sitting nicely back. Righty, getting that cardio in, plank in, out. Nice. Straight from there, we're into our plank twists. I'm going to do the alternate so I can reset the core each time, coming in. Very important, don't let your back work during the exercise. Okay, from there we're straight into our plank walks. Shoulder walks. Just a quick tip when it comes to the shoulder walk. That's the normal position of the hands. Turning slightly out decreases the pressure on your wrist just a little bit. This is the first of my videos that I am releasing. There are videos that are restricted to specific people. I release as you guys buy the packages on the website. That's seanpoutsbio.co.za. I'll put it in the link below. Other than that, let me know if you want to contact me personally. That's sean@pouts.co.za. Also in the link below.